In South Africa and the world as a whole, many deaf people are able to do any kind of job. So there are various jobs that deaf people can do, such as being a security guard, being in wholesale and retail sector, or even being an IT specialist, or an admin person in the bank, or being a part of food and beverage departments. So there are various kinds of jobs that deaf people are able to do. Deaf people can do anything possible as long as the deaf person themselves has the faith and definitely has the passion to do the job. Many hearing people are at times unsure as to whether deaf people are suitable for certain positions in the workplace, such as call centers. Let's rather shift our focus on the kinds of jobs that deaf people can do. We at eDeaf believe that hiring a deaf person will be highly beneficial for your company. Let me give you a few examples of where deaf people could possibly work. The first could be environments that are really noisy. Deaf people are able to work in such environments. This is because, for example, in areas such as clubs where there's loud music, or concerts where people are shouting, when often with hearing people they struggle to hear. Deaf people just need to lip read and sign, which is easier for them. There are various kinds of jobs that deaf people can do, such as being a CCTV operator or a security guard. Deaf people are good at these jobs because they don't rely on sound, but rather they rely on visual stimulus. So any person who looks a bit suspicious, deaf people are able to pick up on their suspicious behavior. Even with CCTV footage, deaf people are able to pick up on anything that might look suspicious. With data entry, deaf people are able to do an exceptional job as data capturers. This is because deaf people are able to sit and focus intensely on the work that they're doing. They're also able to capture accurately the work that they've been given, as they are not easily distracted by the different sounds that are coming through. Deaf people pay attention whenever they're working. Online support jobs are best and suitable for deaf people. With most hearing people, phone calls are made, but with deaf people, communication is easier with chat support, where most correspondence is made through chat. In the wholesale and retail industry, this is a great place for deaf people to work. For example, wholesalers such as Pick n Pay, Woolworths, Mr. Price, Spar. These wholesalers have big DCs where deaf people are able to work there. So a deaf person would be given a list and the requirements. Maybe they'd need to pack, or they'd need to put everything in order, make sure the DC is working and is operating properly, and even with deliveries, deaf people are able to do. As previously mentioned and listed, there are more kinds of jobs that deaf people can do. Deaf people can do any kind of job possible. It's just the one thing they can't do is hear.